This video is going to go out to Tim Madigan, and I had a few questions about the Reader's Digest story I just read about you. First of all, I would just love to see this Red Lake River and the Union Lake. I would love to see pictures of that. So if anybody's got pictures of that, just leave them down here below, or even videos, leave them down here below. I'd love to see that area. Okay. I didn't know that North Dakota was that close to Minnesota. What kind of things were you studying in the University of North Dakota at the time? And what happened that Gretchen Eichhoff, what happened that she ended up, you say she went skiing in the 6th grade. Did she hit something, or was she just that clumsy and she ended up in the situation that she was in? I'd kind of like to know what happened. So, anyway, I can imagine that's probably why she wasn't that great at dancing either. Did she ever get any better at dancing? And what kind of subjects did she study in Stanford? You had mentioned that she went to Stanford. What kind of subjects did she study? And who gave her the plane ride? What kind of a plane was it? You never mentioned that at all. And you mentioned she was a good swimmer. Did she actually enter into any competitions? Did she ever win any competitions? That kind of thing? You never mentioned any of that either. Did she compete in any other sports? Did you compete in sports, and what kind? And did you win anything when you were playing in those sports? I know you said you did some hockey. Did you ever win any tournaments? Were you the winning team at one point? You never mentioned any of this in your video or in your article. I'm kind of sorry what happened to Gretchen. I'm sure you miss her terribly. Do you still see her family? Do you still talk to her family? I'm pretty sure you probably do. I've never seen Crookston, Minnesota, so if you want to take a video and show us what Crookston, Minnesota looks like, that'd be great. I'm sure everybody here would love to see that. Is there anything historical that you can show us in Crookston, Minnesota? How cold does it get in Crookston, Minnesota? How hot does it get in Crookston, Minnesota? What kind of crops grow in Crookston, Minnesota? A lot of questions there. And do you still live in Crookston, Minnesota? Or did you move to North Dakota? Or what else happened in your life? I presume at some point you got married. You were saying you were dating somebody that was a journalism major. Did you become a reporter yourself? Did this person you were dating become your wife and she became a reporter? You don't mention any of that in your article. Kind of like to know all these things. So, anyway, for anybody who has not read this, you ought to. It is a real, true story of love. You would miss it if you didn't read it. So, Tim Madigan, hopefully you'll answer these questions. I'd like to hear more from you. I'll tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.